Project. The province of the sun is the territory of those committed to decades of life on the planet as it is, with all its apparent joys as well as perils. The joys are deep, driving their action and speech, dividing life into nouns, verbs, and bits of color. For a long time, the citizens live in defense of their province, sometimes violently denying the experience of outsiders. For a long time, time enough to pass through the stages of species saving. Hatching in Paradise, an early glimpse. Ever since I was a worm in my parents' house, when I crawled through the tiny holes and tunnels, the passages of warmth and wet that join the world with love, turned around the bed. My mother's bed was a nest of flowers. I could hide deep under the heavy covers in the dark roots, or I could slip through the zipper door into pastel dreamland and dry newborn insect eyes in honey air. The province of shadow belongs to many for whom the protective dome of duration has developed gaps and holes. They glimpse alien scenes through the gaps and can't return to the sunshine. And there are the stretchings of milliseconds, the spaces between spaces, the other rooms constructed during the creation of the house, the tunnels in the air, the secret escape channels through which only rare people fit, the holes in time. Quantum theory. If I were an earthworm, I say that rhythmically as if I were singing Rich Man. If I were an earthworm, there would only be when. Life would be time, as light and dark would come and go, and my gut would feed as if I had a tube to my stomach. Life would be a tunnel of passing. My muscles, modeled in my nerves, would create my space. How different would be the confounding universe if I were born not a man. Labyrinthian day. The trees extrude themselves along the low-resistance pathways in the air. Nature abhors such vacuums and fills them with wood. The birds who inhabit the trees ride sunlight trails, slip through the transparent tunnels in the surface of the wind. Where is the center? The pathogen rises in its morning, has a meal of carbon rendering and changes, modifies some DNA, feels good. Pathogen and mate converse alien fashion about an earth beyond what we can understand, but still the earth. As their meals make themselves relevant, the pathogens flip through information tunnels and say their daily prayers. In the shadow, we begin evaluating the purpose of language. The collection of codes, the sounds and finger strokes are useful only when we live in sunshine. As soon as the side doors open and all the escape tunnels lead away into the privacy of secrets, we no longer share. We needn't point things out to ourselves. That is the natural law, even for many who have not left. One morning, thinking she was ready, she walked from the steaming warm breath, the pool of speech. Still dripping with the resonance, she stepped into the cold arms of the taxi and vanished down Cedar Valley Lane, turning toward the harbor and away. There will be no more talking, no more future to share, no more maps to distribute. She thought, I am erasing my memories. I will forget my words.